Hey family, welcome back to my channel. I am Kerensa Amanda. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope all is well, and of course you are enjoying your life. So today I'm going to be doing my sinking funds update for Q2 of 2023. I'm going to be counting all of my sinking fund binders. I'm going to be adding them up, and I want to see how much I saved, and then do a mini bill exchange / prop swap. So if you are brand new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload new videos. I would love to have you as a part of the fam. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to start with my saving and investing binder. I did do a bill exchange for Q1, but it's been a few months, so I'm not sure. I think I might have to make some changes. So this is my bills binder. My bills, look at me saying binder, guys. I can't even talk today. This is my bills envelope, and the goal for this envelope is to get 1 month ahead. My goal is to save $5,000. So right now I have 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 380, 390, 400, 405, 410. So I have $410 in my bills envelope. So I've literally been saving little by little. I put more emphasis on my savings challenges, not as much on my sinking funds. My thought process was around the fact that I could actually end up, using the savings challenges money to fund some of my sinking funds. So that is why I pretty much put more focus on my savings challenges, but my sinking funds very much so are important to me as well. So next I'm going to move on to my emergency fund envelope. My emergency fund is my starter emergency fund, and my goal is to save a total of $2,000. So I have 1,000, 1,050, 1,070, 1,080, 1,090, 1,100, 1,105, 1,110. So 1,110. Almost there. I am more than halfway there. I think that is a plus. I think every dollar saved is super important. So next is my savings envelope. My savings is to go towards my 6 months of my bills and expenses saved in a separate high yield savings account. So in this envelope, I have 100, 200, 300, 320, 330, 340, 345. So 345 is in my savings. I know I have a long way to go, but that is okay. So next is my investing envelope. My investing is to go towards my Roth IRA. I want to save for my retirement. It is super important to me. So far this year, I've saved 100, 200, 300, 400, 420. So 420 is in the bank. 420 plus 50 is 470. Now forgive me because I cannot count. Plus the 50 is 520. So this is real money. So I'm going to be depositing these funds into my investment account to transfer over into my Roth. So I will be putting these funds in the bank to transfer over. So that's going to go to the side for now, but I'm going to put prop money here. But now that I think about it, because I have 5 $100 slips, it makes sense for me to put just a $500 slip. So I'm actually going to take all of these $100 bills and put it to the side and just add a 500. So that makes sense. So 520 is going to go in my investing envelope to represent the funds that have been invested in my Roth IRA. So let me write that down. And next, I'm going to move on to my sinking funds binder. So I'm going to start with car maintenance. Car maintenance has 100, 200, 220, 230, 240, 245, 250. So 250 is in car maintenance. Car maintenance is for anything that has to do with my car. So like if I need to get an oil change, you know, if I have to get new tires, I want to save towards that. You know, regular wear and tear like brakes, those things are really important. So I want to make sure I have the funds available. So next is debt, and debt has, let's see, 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 245. So 245 is in debt. When I get to 500, my goal is to take those funds and deposit it into the bank and then start again. Is there anything that I can, let's see. No, I'll keep it the way it is for now. I'll just keep it the way it is. It's fine. So give only has $5. I know that for a fact. That is a continuous envelope, so I really don't even know why I count it, because I just always give it away, but it's still good to, you know, account for it. So next is taxes. Make sure I get all the funds out. And taxes has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 155, 160. And these funds are to pay my tax preparer. I like to have funds available so when I do need to go pay my taxes, I have the money to pay my tax preparer. It just makes more sense than me having to scramble or take out money from my checking or savings. So next is YouTube, and YouTube has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 195. So I'm almost at 200. I believe my goal was 200 for my YouTube envelope. I really can't remember right now. I think I struggle between 200 and 300, but I think 200 is actually more than enough. How are all of you doing with your sinking funds? Are they top priority for you, or have you more so prioritized your saving challenges? Please comment down below, let me know, because I feel like it fluctuates depending on what you have going on. I know that things tend to change, life changes, so it's good to pretty much know what is most important to you and then focus on those goals. So next is my close envelope, and I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 110. And I don't really need any clothes right now. I'm okay with clothes. Is there any funds that I can switch out? Yes, so I'm gonna take 2 20s and a 10. I'm just gonna put a 50 here. And let's see again, 2 20s and a 10, 50, and then put that to the side. So it'll just be easier to count. So 50, 100, 5, 10, perfect. Any way that I can condense these funds and just make it easier for me, I'm definitely going to do that. So next is date night. Date night has 20, 40, 60, 70, $75. And I really haven't prioritized date night, but maybe I will again at some point. For now, I just cash stuff as I see fit. So next is gifts, and let's see how much gifts has. Gifts has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. So 95 is in gifts. I know that I have a few things that I need to buy for people, so those funds eventually will get depleted. So next is Kerensa. Kerensa has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30. So 130 is in Kerensa. And I think I do need to like reprioritize my goals for my sinking funds just to like really make sure that it makes sense. I don't feel like I've done that in a while. So next is self-care. Self-care is super important. I hope that you prioritize your self-care. Self-care has 100, 200, 210, 230, 240. So 240 is in self-care. That is so important. Self-care looks different to all of us. So next is Christmas gifts. I know I don't have a lot in Christmas gifts because I haven't been cash stuffing a lot, but I do plan to prioritize it for the latter part of the year. So Christmas gifts has 50, 70, 90, 95, 100. Yeah, so I definitely need to beef that up. I do not want to use any cards. I want to use all cash for Christmas gifts. So last but not least for this binder is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140, 145, 150, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160. So 160 is in Thanksgiving. The irony that Thanksgiving has more than Christmas gifts. Okay, so next I'm going to be moving on to my travel binder. And I depleted these funds not too long ago, so I'm starting again. So there won't be much in here, but I believe every single dollar definitely counts. So let's start with clothes. So clothes has $10. And I cannot wait to add all of these up. Like, I really want to see where I am. I know it's not as much as my savings challenges update, but like I said, every single dollar counts. Next is entertainment for my travel binder. Again, has $10. And I've been stuffing in increments of $5, sometimes 10, sometimes 20, but mainly 5. So next is food. So food has $10 as well. Just want to make sure. And I cannot wait until I cash stuff more and make travel a priority again. So next is hotel. Let's see how much hotel has. Hotel also has $10. I guess $10 seems to be like the magic number. Comment down below. Let me know if you have a travel binder. Is that something that you will be interested in if you do not have it yet? So next is spending. Spending has 15, so we broke out of the 10s. That's good. So spending has 15, and these dollars are flimsy. It's hard to like put back in the envelope. So last but not least is my travel envelope. This could be for airfare or, however, means of how we, I guess traveling. So it could be airfare, it could be gas for like if I have to take a road trip, it could be for anything. So travel has $25. So that is great. So let's see how much I have in all of my binders for my sinking funds. Okay. So we are going to bring this calculator to the forefront. So we are going to start with my saving and investing binder. So for bills, I have $410. Emergency fund is $1110. Savings is $345, $520, and investing. So $2,385 in my first binder. So next I have my next sinking funds binder. So $250 plus $245 plus 5 plus 160 plus 195. So that's $855. That's great. So my next sinking funds binder, 110 is in clothes, 75 is in date night, 95 in gifts, 130 in Kerensa, 240 in self-care, 100 in Christmas gifts, and 160 in Thanksgiving. So that's a total of 910. So next is my travel binder. So clothes has $10, not to be confused with the other clothes envelope. This is specifically for travel. $10 in entertainment, $10 in food, $10 in hotel, 15 in spending, and 25 in travel. So that's $80 in my travel binder. Okay, so let me add all of these up. So total in saving and investing, $2,385 plus $855 plus $910 plus $80. So I've saved a total of $4,000 $230. So let me write that down. I always like to keep track. And I think that is good. Again, not so much prioritizing my sinking funds to be the most important, but saving something, getting in the habit of saving something. And I will be using some of the funds from my savings challenges to fund my goals for my sinking funds. So I am going to take this time to reprioritize my sinking funds, to reevaluate my goals, and just make sure that it makes sense for me. So let me just pull the funds I'm going to be depositing in the bank. It's not much because a lot of this is prop money and already in the bank, so that are in my envelope. So I'm going to be depositing 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Yes, I'll be depositing $100 into my bank account. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload new videos. I would love to have you as a part of the fam. Take care, stay safe, and continue to be blessed. Until next time, bye.